In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the Woocommerce builder to design awesome product pages coming up. Alright, so normally when you start working with Woocommerce, it has a standard template which showcases your product pages. But to be honest, that is not well designed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how the Woocommerce builder works and how you can put all this together and create awesome product pages. Now, before I begin, I'd also like to remind you that if you buy Divi using my affiliate link, I will give you access to my web design formula course, a course that teaches you step by step how to design professional looking websites with Divi. All right, so let's dive in and let me show you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off by taking a look at how we add a new product. So I'm going to come over here and click on add new. So I'm just going to add a random product here and just show you how the template looks like. Okay, so let's call this new product, but of course you can name your product whatever it is. Right, so now that I've set my product name, I'm just going to hit publish here. Right, so the next thing is I'm just going to add a bit of a description text here. So I'm just going to come over here, go to Lorem 2, and this is where I normally go in and take my dummy text. So I'm just going to copy a bunch of text here, and this is going to work as my product description. So I'm going to paste it on here. Next, I'm going to come over here at a price. So let's say $88, and the sale price, I'm going to say $49. Okay. Now, of course, you don't have to do that. If you don't have a sale price, you don't have to add a sale price here. Now over here, I'm going to add a short description. So I'm just going to add 2 lines, and that's going to act as my short description. Okay. Now that we have all this, we are going to need now our product image. So I'm going to come over here. So let's see what image we can add. So let's go with this laptop here. So I'm going to click here on set product image. So now we have our product image. So let's take a look at what this page looks like. And this is going to be your default template as you see when you first install Woocommerce. Okay, so I'm going to open this in a new tab. And this is what it looks like. So as you can see, I'm sure you can agree with me that this doesn't look really exciting. So what you want to do here is to redesign this into something totally different. So here's what we can do. I'm going to come back over here. And the very first thing I'm going to do is to say use Divi Builder. Right. So now that I've said use Divi Builder, if I come back over here, you notice that we have this right sidebar. But this, we don't really need this right sidebar over here. So to get rid of it, you want to come over here to where it says page layout, click on this drop down and say full width, and then you want to hit update. Now let's go to our website, our page, our product page, and see what that page looks like so far. So over here now, if I refresh, we still have our layout, but this time we don't have the right sidebar, and pretty much this is what we get by default with Woocommerce. So we can actually go in and make a lot of changes to this and make it look way, way different. So now I'm going to click Enable Visual Builder. So this is where now I can go in and specifically start adding all the elements that I need. So for example, if I need to, let's say, delete this, I can go in and delete that. And if I want to go in and delete this, I can go in pretty much delete everything that I have here and start from scratch. Okay, so the quickest way to do this is to come over here to my expand settings, and then I'm just going to hit delete. Okay. So let's say we want to start building our page. Let's say we go with our 2 columns here. Now notice I can start adding all my Woocommerce elements now. So let's say I want to add that product image, Woo image, and select it. In fact, you know what? Let's work on the front end. So I'm just going to switch this over here to the front end. So now you can see I've just added my image, and this is a blank layout. So I can start building this from scratch and start adding all my elements to have a customized design. So now that I have my image, I can go in here into design, border. I can add my borders here if I need to. So let's say 5 pixels all around. So I've just rounded off my, my image there. And I can also go in here and add a background image if I need to this section here. So let's go ahead and do that. So if I go over here to my section, I can go to background and add my color. So let's say my color here is going to be black. In fact, let's do a quick preview. So let's say I want to add black. I can add black like that as my main background color. I can even go in and add an image if I need to do that. So this is more flexible and it allows me to add even more things as I'm designing this site. So let's say over here, I need to add a description for Woocommerce. I can just type in Woo description, and this adds now my text. And if we take a look here, this is my description. It takes it from all the content that I added earlier on. And by default, you can see here, it's set to this product. So you can go in on this drop down, and if you have more products, you can specify what you want to add here. But if you set it to this product, then you should be good to go, because it will just take elements of the particular product that you're working on that page. So now that I have all this, I can go into design, text, and change this to my font. You know, I use Poppins. We can change this to white, or we can change it to whatever color we want, like that. So as you can see, I'm starting to redesign this from scratch, adding all the elements that I need. So you can see here, I can go around, play around with my size. And if I need to go in further and make changes to this, I can go in here, change my color, and so on. But the most important thing here is we have a lot of flexibility. Okay, so let's save this and let's add another element. So let's go in, and this time we are going to add an add to cart. Now, I also want to show you how powerful this add to cart is. So over here on the front end, we can go in and customize this button, the text, and so on. So let's go ahead and do that. So if I go over here to design, I can go to my button, activate use custom styles for button. And this is going to take me now to my settings where I can make some changes to my button. So over here, I can change my button to white if I need to. If I can change this to, so I can just pretty much use any color that I want. And if I go back over here now to my text, to my button text, where is it? Oh, here we go. I can change my button text. I can also change the color of the text by coming back over here, and let's see. Yeah, that could work. I can remove the borders. So as you can see here, it's very easy to go in and really customize this the way we want by just adding all the elements that we need onto this layout. And the beauty of this is I can also go in and add elements outside the Woocommerce, which are like video. So let's say you want to add a video over here that talks about the product. We can add the video above. In fact, let's do that. So I'm going to save this add to cart here, and let's add a new module, and this is going to be a video module. Now notice that this is just a normal video module. It's got nothing to do with Woocommerce, but I am going to have now a really cool layout, which is unique to me and unique to my client if I'm designing this for a client. So now if I go into this and let's look for a URL here. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm just going to grab one of my videos. So let's see. We're going to come over here to Studio, and I'm going to grab one of my videos. But of course, in your case, you can use any of your videos and use those as the videos that you need to add onto your site. Okay, so over here on videos, I'm just going to grab the link of one of my videos. I'm going to click here and get shareable link. And then back over here now, I'm going to go in and add my URL. Okay, insert from URL. And this is where you paste your link, insert into post. So now we have our video here, which talks about this particular product. Next, what we're going to do is we can add an overlay. So let's say we want to add an image overlay here. You know what? I'm just going to use this one right here as my overlay. But of course, you want to make sure you have a proper video overlay image that matches what your website is about. Okay, so now that I have this, we can see this circle here. This play button is way too big. So let's go ahead and adjust that. I would have moved on, but to be honest, just looking at that just doesn't look good. All right, so to do that, we're going to come over here to the play icon, use custom icon size. So this is where we can make it smaller And we can also give it a color here. So this could be our brand colors. So again, we have that flexibility of designing this page the way we want. Now, so we have our video here, we have our description, we have our add to cart, and then we have the product over here. So this is looking great. You can even have the product title here on the top, and just to make this look like a proper product the proper Woocommerce product. So let's go back in and do that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a brand new row, and in that row, I'm going to add some text, and then I'm just going to drag this to the top. Right. So on this text here, what I'm going to do is something totally different. Okay. So I'm going to click here on dynamic text, and I'm just going to choose the product. So here it is. It's the product archival title. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. I'm going to switch over here. All right. So over here, we can see it has brought in our product name. So now I can go in and start customizing this. So I'm going to change this to, let's say, Poppins. I'm going to make it all caps. And now I can make it nice and big, but not too much though. So let's go with 26 and let's make it bold. Okay, so that's looking okay. I'm going to change the color here. And I think I could increase the size a little bit, to be honest. Okay, so let's go with 36. All right, so we can see now that this is a unique layout, but it's using the WooCommerce builder to really build this page. So, I mean, the options here are endless. You can design this, have a background here. You can even have a video background over here. And that product page is going to look way different to your standard pages that you normally see when people build their WooCommerce pages. And to make things even better, you can actually save this as a template so that all the products that you add on your website will have this type of layout. All right, so this is how you can design beautiful custom WooCommerce product pages with Divi. So go ahead, try it out and come up with different layouts and just make your product pages unique. And as I mentioned before, you can use this as a template, and this could be applied pretty much to all the products on your website. So that's all I have for you in today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell notification. By doing so, you'll be notified when I release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.